Today's story is both shocking and complicated, a tale of delayed justice. It took nearly 3 decades to unravel the brutal 1992 murder of 21-year-old Sister Abhaya. A chilling mystery for 28 long years, until its astonishing conclusion in December 2020. This is her tragic and unbelievable story. The story begins in 1992 in Kottayam, Kerala, India, at the St. Pius X convent. Among the young women, including many nuns, was 21-year-old Sister Abhaya, a diligent college student. Preparing for exams, she woke early on March 27, 1992, around 4 a.m. for extra study. She soon went to the convent kitchen for water. The next morning, an unsettling quiet hung over the convent. Nuns awoke to find Sister Abhaya missing. In the kitchen, a chilling scene awaited them: a spilled water bottle and one of her slippers. A frantic search led to her other slipper near the convent's well. A horrified nun peered in, discovering Sister Abhaya's lifeless body floating within. Police and the fire department were called. Her body recovered. The shock was profound. Local officer V.V. Augustine initiated standard procedures: a report, photos, and an autopsy. During the autopsy, doctors noted cuts and bruises on Sister Abhaya's body, along with a significant head injury. The official cause of death was listed as drowning, but critically, the report also mentioned the possibility of murder. However, despite the head injury and the suspicious scene, her death was officially declared a suicide. This explanation immediately raised red flags. Why would Sister Abhaya set an alarm just to end her life? The open fridge door, spilled water, and abandoned slipper all pointed to a hurried, unexpected event. The story simply didn't make sense. A widespread belief quickly formed. This was no suicide, but a calculated murder, and worse, an active cover-up. The idea of such a tragedy within a convent deeply unsettled the community, fueling suspicions of powerful forces at play. An activist named Jomon Putan Purakal swiftly formed a committee dedicated to seeking justice. Public pressure mounted. On April 16th, the case was transferred to the crime branch. After months of investigation, they also concluded Sister Abhaya's death was a suicide. By then, she had already been buried, and critical evidence like her clothes had been destroyed, leaving minimal medical proof. Despite the crime branch's conclusion, the case remained a massive topic across Kerala. The media was relentless, and the public buzzed with theories of what truly happened. Under intense pressure, the case was finally escalated to the Central Bureau of Investigation, the CBI. A fresh, unbiased investigation began. Everything seemed to be moving smoothly, but then something shocking occurred. In 1994, a CBI officer named Varghese P. Thomas held a press conference. What he revealed stunned the nation. He had been under immense pressure to declare Sister Abhaya's death a suicide. The pressure was so intense, he chose to resign from his job, nearly 9 years before his scheduled retirement. The chaos that followed was immense. The case exploded back into the headlines. People demanded to know, where was this pressure coming from? Why was this case so difficult to solve? Why was the truth being buried? Despite the lack of strong medical proof, the CBI team continued their investigation. They conducted a series of dummy tests, using a doll the exact size and weight of Sister Abhaya, throwing it into the well in various ways to observe the resulting injuries. They compared these to the injuries found on Sister Abhaya's body. However, even these exhaustive tests failed to provide clear answers. Finally, in 1996, 3 years after the CBI investigation began, a report stated, "We believe this should be treated as a murder case. But despite all our efforts, we couldn't get any solid results." 4 years after the incident, the truth remained elusive. The court rejected this unknown killer report, and a new CBI team concluded by 1999 that Sister Abhaya's death was indeed a murder. The key: a panel of 3 doctors re-examined the evidence and discovered crucial injuries mysteriously missed in the first post-mortem report. After 7 long years, it was unequivocally clear: Sister Abhaya did not take her own life. This was murder. But who was the killer? The CBI admitted it was murder, but couldn't identify the culprit. Again, the court refused this incomplete report. Another team formed in 2005, also concluding the killers couldn't be identified. Activists grew furious. Conspiracy theories exploded. Why was evidence like her clothes and diary destroyed? Was someone powerful orchestrating a cover-up? Then, in 2007, a shocking revelation emerged. "15 years into the investigation, an unexpected witness stepped forward, an ordinary unknown thief from 1992. His statement not only changed the case, but became its unwavering key. This man was Adaka Raju. He admitted to thefts to feed his family. On the night of March 27th, he had gone to the St. Pius X convent to steal. What he saw was highly unusual. Someone sneaking onto the campus. He distinctly saw a priest, Father Thomas Koduor, and questioned what a priest was doing in a girls' hostel late at night. He also claimed to have seen Father Jose Puthrukyle and Sister Sefi. Adaka Raju, a simple thief, felt helpless. But the next day, reading about Sister Abhaya's death, he knew something was wrong. He made a surprising decision. He went to the police and told them what he saw. Instead of following up, the police arrested him, accusing him of the murder. They fabricated a simple theory. Raju entered to steal, ran into the nun, panicked, killed her, and threw her body in the well. Adaka Raju was held for 58 days, reportedly facing torture and immense pressure to confess. He claimed he was offered bribes, money, a job, help for his children's schooling, even a house, if he took the blame. Despite threats of false charges, Raju stood firm in his truth, earning the admiration of the court. This petty thief, through his honesty, became the unwavering key to the case. From this point, the case took a dramatic turn. The CBI now had 2 main suspects, Father Thomas Kotur and Father Jose Puthrukyle. A neighbor claimed to have seen Father Thomas Kotur's scooter parked outside the convent that night. Though this witness later recanted, claiming pressure, Raju's testimony reignited questions. A disturbing rumor spread. Father Kotur had allegedly told a friend that he and Sister Sefi were like a married couple. Finally, in 2008, based on Raju's unwavering statement, the CBI officially named Father Thomas Kotur, Sister Sefi, and Father Jose Puthrukyle as the main suspects. The defense lawyers tried to discredit Raju, but he stood firm. Because of his testimony, the 3 accused were sent for narco tests, a forensic technique where drugs like sodium pentothal are used to sedate a person, lowering their inhibitions and reasoning to encourage truthful responses. However, a shocking revelation followed. The CDs containing the Narco test results had been tampered with. Dr. Malini, the doctor in charge, was suspended. The CDs were sent for forensic analysis. The results were damning. Father Couture's 32-minute recording had been edited over 30 times. Father Jose's 40-minute test was edited 19 times. Sister Sephi's 18-minute test was edited 23 times. The Kerala High Court demanded the original CDs. Just days later, the original Narco test recordings for all three accused were shockingly broadcast on a local TV station in Kerala. Who aired it remains unknown, but the content revealed everything. According to their own Narco test recordings, the truth of that fateful morning finally emerged. On March 27, 1992, Sister Abhaya woke at 4 a.m. and went to the kitchen for water. She overheard noises and discovered Father Couture, Father Jose, and Sister Sephi in a compromising situation. Before she could react, they attacked her. Sister Sephi grabbed an axe from the kitchen and struck Sister Abhaya on the head, an injury confirmed by the post-mortem report. To cover up their crime, they then dragged her to the well and threw her in. After these recordings were aired, the CBI interrogated all three. Though all three were released on bail in 2009, and Father Jose was later cleared, the wheels of justice continued to turn. From 2009 to 2019, numerous hearings took place. Finally, in 2020, the Kerala High Court delivered its verdict. Based on the Narco test results and the unwavering testimony of Adaka Raju, Father Thomas Couture and Sister Sephi were sentenced to life in prison. Thus, after 28 years, thanks to the courage and honesty of a common thief, one of India's longest-running murder mysteries was finally solved. Sister Abhaya's quest for knowledge and spiritual dedication ended in an unimaginable betrayal. Her story is a chilling reminder that truth, however deeply buried, can eventually be brought to light, and justice, however delayed, can still be found. What do you think about this story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more chilling true crime stories. Thank you for watching.